For the first time, we're going to put a product warning label on this video. Warning: do not show this video of two separate examples of a mass shooting to any fellas or any lovely ladies. Do not show it to any reporters or public officials or anybody else in denial, deceit, and delusion about the level of black crime and violence in this country. They will freak. Their head will explode, because every time we confront them with that information, all they can tell us is, Colin, what about mass shooters? That's a white thing. When we know that 75% of the mass shooters in this country are black, it's something we can document just about every day, just like these two stories.
Different scene tonight on Bourbon Street after a very violent morning. Good evening and thanks for watching. I'm Kristen Pierce. It was chaos for many as shots rang out on Bourbon Street, leaving 36-year-old Julie Couvion dead. She had worked at Ochsner as a nurse for 13 years. The health system released a statement today saying Julie was a beloved nurse who dedicated her life to caring for others. This is a devastating loss to the nurses, employees, physicians, and staff across our system. Now, 2 others were injured in this shooting. Danny Monteverdi has details.
This eyewitness video shows the chaotic moments after a shooting early Sunday morning on a packed Bourbon Street. Paramedics called to the 400 block about 3:15 a.m., found 3 people shot. Sadly, a 36-year-old woman who was hit as she walked by died later at the hospital. Earlier reports were that a 4th person was shot, but police later said that person was not injured by gunfire. Police say the shooting happened after a security guard tried to throw 37-year-old Lewis Barnes out of Willie's Chicken Shack.
In the process of having this individual removed, a struggle ensued over the security guard's weapon.
NOPD Chief Sean Ferguson says Barnes grabbed the guard's gun and opened fire. Witnesses say officers assigned to Bourbon Street were there within seconds.
Our officers who were immediately in the area was able to contain the scene and apprehend the individual that was involved in the disturbance with the security officer.
The eyewitness video shows Barnes in handcuffs with an apparent wound to his shoulder. He was later loaded onto a stretcher. Ferguson says the guard's injuries were not life-threatening, and he says Barnes will be booked with a count of second-degree murder. In the French Quarter, Danny Monteverdi, Eyewitness News.
A devastating scene. Bond for the suspect, Lewis Barnes, has been set at $1.5 million. Barnes has a criminal record dating back to 2002 with prior convictions for various drug and gun charges, as well as burglary, according to the Orleans Parish Criminal Court records.
Breaking overnight, a man and a woman are dead and 2 others are seriously hurt after being shot in Elizabethtown.
Police say the 4 victims were shot at 2 different places. Let's get to Kristen Kennedy at the Alert Desk. Kristen, what are we learning now?
Well, Andrea, we know that a man is in custody this morning. Police believe he acted alone. Calls about gunshots started coming in around 11:30 last night. Officers say the first call came from a neighbor who heard shots fired on Warfield Street. Then they got a call of shots fired at the T-Mart gas station on North Mile Street. Then they found a victim at American Legion Park. She told officers she got shot outside the gas station and drove off to get away. 2 people are dead. 1 man found at the gas station and 1 woman found lying between 2 homes on Warfield Street.
So be responsible with this information. Don't show it to some liberal if you think they're in their car driving.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Don't show it to them if they're operating heavy machinery. Don't show it to them if they're an airline pilot. Make sure they're in a cool, calm, quiet, comfortable place when they see it. That way you and I cannot be held responsible for anything that happens after they see it and go crazy, especially if it makes the black kids angry.